Good morning, guys. It is 8:40 a.m. on Friday. I think the 94th day I'm doing this. I can't remember. Here's your daily dose of hope and your reminder to scatter kindness. And I was thinking, I have a lot of just quotes I've printed out so I could show like a new one every day too. I think that could be cool too. Because last night I did turn on the meditation and get in bed before 10, and then it was like loud outside, but I reminded myself, you're doing what you can do, so be proud of that. Like, that does count, right? And then this morning I woke up before 5 a.m. and the thoughts started coming, and I said, use a tool. And I said, I'm just gonna, just like when we wake up we're dehydrated and we need to drink water, I told myself my brain is dehydrated. I mean, it literally is, but also like the good stuff I put in yesterday has been used up, so I need to put more good stuff in. Otherwise, it's going to go back to old programming, right? So I'm proud of myself because I did 4 meditations and I did like 3 tappings, and I heard the, voice saying stuff, and I was just like, okay, well, I'm still going to do this. Okay, well, I'm still going to do this, And then I reminded myself of my boundary of when to go downstairs. Oh, and I did my language practice, and I was just proud of myself because I kind of woke up and felt like I was in a fight, but at least I was fighting it, And then went downstairs, was there for my daughter, drank water. She left, did the puzzle process, like that all went smoothly. And, well, I should say it this way. Things didn't go smoothly, but I felt, smooth. Like I felt calm. And then I took a shower, and I'll be honest, I was kind of like, I really don't want to feel feelings today. But then I thought, wait, what you don't want to do is get destroyed by them, right? Like for hours and hours and hours. But if you listen to it in the shower and honor it, what did I say? Don't ignore, but explore, right? As long as you keep moving forward as you're doing that, you're moving through it. It's releasing. This is good, And so I did that. I had happy music on, and I was like, taking my shower, and stuff felt ready to be released, I guess. So it came up, and I said, oh, okay. And I said, for at least this song, just keep, let it out, basically. And, and then I actually talked out loud, because I realized that was just a part that wanted to be heard, right? And the facts are, after I did that, I did my bathroom, cleaning routine, which is still working beautifully. And even when I was like, how is this already? It's like, it actually doesn't matter, because you're going to do it every time you take a shower. So you don't have to worry about that, And then I have a phone call at 9, but I just wanted to share this because with behavior, there, especially, well, they say it's with kids, but it's with everyone, right? Because kids are not a different species, even though a lot of people act like they are, right? But when you're trying to change a behavior, there's a thing called an extinction burst, where the behavior temporarily, in an effort to stay, kicks up more, right? So I'm telling myself, okay, so this resistance is like an extinction burst. It's saying, are you serious? Like, and it was kind of saying, and if you're low energy, then you have nothing to offer. And it was like, that's actually not true. And yeah, so I put on my ring, and I was like, what would I do if I didn't listen to these voices? And it's like, I would take a shower. I did the sun salutation after that, and like I hung upside down, and I would post, because I want to bring hope to people, genuinely. And I also am like, I picture myself going through this forest and hacking, like I said, and so I'm clearing the path for people behind me, so to be like, hey, I've been there, I am there, but I'm willing to do this so that you can we can link arms and we can go together. So yeah, I turned it from feeling kind of miserable or just feeling like grieving, which is okay. But if someone's being unkind to me, I don't want that to ruin my day, you know? And what I mean is not like don't feel the feelings, but don't let the feelings dictate your actions, right? So I just reminded myself of all that. I reminded myself that today is a new day, so new things can happen, and that I would rather, honestly, I'd rather fight through the day and still not only get things done, but like do things for myself than to succumb to it, So, because that's what I would do for my daughter or anyone. If they woke up and they were externalizing and they were like, I don't feel like I deserve, I wouldn't be like, okay, then just neglect yourself all day. I'd be like, of course you deserve, and I'm going to show you that you do with these actions, right? Our nervous system learns through action, safe action. So, and then I heard the bird chirping, and I did a Zoom last night, and it was a meditation with an orange glowing light. And so I'm telling myself that orange glowing light is still there. I'm not actually alone, even if I'm by myself at the moment, for the moment. So it's just wild to me, like how much mind and programming can mess with us, basically. And so I'm your mental, physical trainer and leading by example. I didn't want to go to the gym today, the mental gym, but I did. And now I'm able to share and move on with my day. So just a reminder that however you wake up doesn't necessarily mean that's going to be your day. And I would suggest, just like I said, your body gets dehydrated and your brain does too. But I'm just saying, like, think of it like we have resources that we use, whether it's meditation, tapping, exercise, whatever it is. Those are used up during that day. So when it's a new day, we need to put the good stuff in again, And if you're not used to that, it's going to feel really weird, but it doesn't mean it's inaccurate, right? Okay, love you guys. And I'm going to do my phone call, and then I'm hopefully going to do a body doubling, and then I have another meeting. But yeah, it just feels great to conquer that, at least in that moment. Like, well, this might happen. Like, okay, but right now, it's not happening, so we're not gonna give into that, Okay, love you guys.